Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Culture Click. Today, let's make some delicious pumpkin turkey chili. It's been super cold and rainy here in LA, so it is perfect chilly weather. First, we're going to start off with 2 pounds of turkey, and we're going to treat that with a little water, a little vinegar, and a little salt just to help it retain some moisture and set it aside. While that meat is on the side, staying nice and relaxed and hydrated because you know with turkey, if it gets too stressed out, it's going to be real dry. In the meantime, we're going to weigh out these ancho chilies. And once you get your ounce or two of chilies weighed out, then you got to cut them open and de-seed them, which can be kind of tedious, but trust me, those seeds burn extra easy, so you want to take that step quite carefully. Afterwards, I just used a big bowl to measure out all of our seasonings. We had some cayenne, some cumin, some oregano, and a whole bunch of other stuff. After I got that measured out, it was time to chop up our bell peppers. And I could have used my food processor for this, but I do notice that when I chop up my veggies in the food processor, it's much more wet. So for this one, I was going for more of a dry cut, so by hand it was. And you know, when you cut an onion, it's always got to cut you back and make you cry. So for all of that, we want to make sure that we get them nice and diced up small. Once everything was good and diced up, straight back into the spice lineup it went. And this is a kind of recipe where there's so many things going into the pot. You kind of want to make sure you have everything nicely measured out before you put them in, which is why I had all my stuff lined up like that. After I had toasted my ancho chilies, I put them in the food processor along with all of our dry spices and gave it a good blend. And like all good chili recipes, you can kind of add on or take away as pleases your palate. But making this recipe just felt so much cooler than going to the store and buying a whole bunch of easy buy stuff. After our dries, it was time to start mixing up our wets into the food processor and get everything moving and grooving well. I like for all of my stuff to be extra smooth, so perhaps there were a few extra rhythmic beats of that food processor. I can't help it, it's just what I do. Then I got my Dutch oven going over a nice strong medium flame before it was time to add in a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter just for good measure. And then you want to saute up those vegetables until they are releasing all that gorgeous aromatic energy all up and throughout your kitchen and house. And just a gentle reminder, if you guys are working with a Dutch oven, try to use those wooden utensils. They're so much easier on your equipment. Then we're going to add in our dry seasoning and a little bit of garlic before we throw in our tomatoes. And once that base is kind of in a medley and everything is meshing well together, then we're going to throw in our nicely hydrated meat. I mean, honestly, this chili just looks so beautiful already. But you guys, I'll be totally real with you. I totally made a mistake. I should have added in that chili before I added in those wets. So I took it out real quick and then threw it right back in. But look, is it really cooking if you're not going to make a couple of mistakes and learn along the way? Just have fun with it, you guys. It doesn't have to be that serious. After everything was in the pot, we want to go low and slow. It is a Dutch oven after all. After you give it some time to cook up and let all those flavors hang out together, then you're going to throw in some black kidney beans to top this all off. Serve it with some honey cornbread and enjoy on your couch and relax. Let me know what you think of this recipe with a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.